Now I listen and laugh. Even almost got married. And every beat I'm so thankful for the sky burning in your eyes. You look at me and babe, I wanna catch on fire. I know that to you best. Such a good song. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tanita. Welcome on this channel to West Spirituality, the law of attraction, and personal development. So if you're into becoming a better person than you already are, then join this family. Okay, this is literally the most annoying hair in the history of humanity. Today I'll be talking to you guys about subliminal messages and how to use them in order to manifest your desire. For those of you who don't know what subliminals are, they're basically a stimuli that doesn't register with your conscious mind, but because your subconscious is so aware of everything around it, it does register these stimuli and thus can be impacted by it. A lot of mass media, social media, advertisements specifically, I'm sure political campaigns, all of these use subliminal messages in order to impact your behavior in one way or another. Subliminals can actually influence how you vote or what kind of products you choose to purchase. They are a nice way of impacting people without people recognizing that they are impacted. So to sum this up, subliminals are basically a way to brainwash people into doing whatever it is you want them to do. And while when a third party does it, that's bad and immoral, you can actually use subliminals yourself in order to convince your subconscious mind or whatever it is you want to convince it of. As we've talked about it on this channel, probably millions of times, subconscious mind, subconscious beliefs, all your fundamental ideas that lay in your subconscious mind is what manifests in physical reality. Subliminals are a great law of attraction technique that can be used in order to convince your subconscious mind of a belief that you would like to believe in. In fact, this is the only technique that I can actually think of that directly communicates to your subconscious mind. With any other law of attraction technique that we talked about on this channel, you know that there is an intermediary, which is your conscious mind. So with all of the other techniques, first your conscious mind registers whatever it is you're feeding it, then it transfers it to your subconscious mind. So it takes a while because your conscious mind is mostly operated by the ego usually. The conscious mind's constant chatter is what slows down the process of your manifestation. Subliminals thus are a great way of impacting your subconscious mind and manifesting your desire on a faster pace. Subliminals can actually take different forms. It can actually be something visual, so it might be some sort of a shape behind a picture that you don't consciously notice, but the shape actually influences your subconscious mind. Or it can also be auditory, which usually means that underneath the main lyrics or underneath the main track, there is something on a really low volume that convinces you of acting in a certain manner. So there are many ways in which subliminals can be used in order to impact your subconscious mind. But usually for the sake of attracting something into your life, people use auditory subliminals, and in this case it usually takes a form of affirmations recorded underneath the main track, kind of on a really low volume. So when you listen to these tracks, you only hear the song, you only hear the main kind of music going on, but you don't actually recognize that underneath that track there are affirmations being repeated to you. Your conscious mind actually feeds all these affirmations and starts believing whatever it is you chose to affirm underneath that main track. Now let's talk about the Solfeggio frequency and how it is related to subliminal messages. You probably already know that all sound has a certain frequency. Some frequencies carry positive energy while others carry negative energy. That's why if you take 2 glasses of water and you play classical music to one of the glasses of water and you play hardcore metal rock to another glass, you will see that their molecular structure actually has changed in accordance to the frequency that they have been receiving from the music that is being played towards the glass. There are several specific frequencies that are referred to as Solfeggio frequencies. And they are the most powerful high vibrational frequencies that can be used in order to align you with certain feelings or certain states of being. The most famous Solfeggio frequency is actually the love frequency, that is 528 Hz. This frequency can be used in order to align you with the source, to kind of connect you with the loving, the joyful, the peaceful, pace of the universe. It can also be used for healing. There's actually a lot of research done on how this specific frequency impacts the recovery time of the patients. Another famous frequency is the 936 Hertz, and this is the most primary, the most fundamental frequency, which connects you to the original order of the universe, if that makes sense. I feel like I might get repetitive in my description of those frequencies, but that's because they are similar. You know, all of them have the purpose of connecting you to the source, to the divine. So yeah, it might be a little bit similar. 936 Hertz is actually different from 528 Hertz because it's kind of more spiritual. It doesn't just connect you to the natural, compassionate and loving state, but it actually connects you to like literally the other world. This frequency is more so used by spiritual people who are ready to expand their spiritual perspective. Then there's also a frequency of 852 Hertz, which is supposed to connect you to divine once again, but here it's more on a intuitive level. So it's supposed to open your third eye. It's supposed to kind of make you aware of all the possibilities in front of you. It's supposed to just make you more conscious and aware of the physical world. 741 Hertz actually supposed to heal your physical body, your cells from toxins. This is the frequency that you would use if you would like to change your diet or just have some sort of a lifestyle change that you want to feel more empowered about. 639 Hertz is meant to help you heal your personal relationships or the relationships in your community. 417 Hertz is supposed to return you to the right path. So if you feel like you are off the right path, if you're feeling like your life is not going the right direction, if you're feeling like you're a victim of your own destructive behavior, then you would be using this frequency in order to kind of return back towards who you really are supposed to be here. 396 Hertz is actually supposed to clean you off of negative energy, specifically of shame, blame, and fear. And finally, the lowest Solfeggio frequency, 174 Hertz, is supposed to clean you from pain. It's actually a natural anesthetic. Now let's talk about how Solfeggio frequencies and subliminal messages can be connected. As I said, subliminal messages in the spiritual community usually mean affirmations recorded on a really low volume underneath some sort of a different musical track. While this in itself is an amazing law of attraction technique, we can actually spice it up a little, as if you put whatever the music that you chose to play over your affirmations and your affirmations onto a specific frequency that matches your desire. A lot of the time, subliminal messages are affirmations recorded underneath a 528 Hertz tracks. What happens here is not only that you're feeding your subconscious mind your affirmations, but also at the same time you're connecting to the natural flow of the universe, making your manifestation so much more powerful. So yeah, this is it for today. These are what subliminal messages are. There are plenty of subliminal messages recorded with different frequencies online. You can find them for free on YouTube. The only thing that I would like to say is be careful about the source. Be sure that you trust the source that you go to for your subliminals, because literally you have no way of checking what affirmations are recorded underneath that music that's playing. So make sure that your source has good intentions. You can also create subliminal tracks with your own affirmations in apps like GarageBand and things like that. So if you are familiar with these musical apps, you can create your own subliminal messages. If you guys trust me and if you guys would like me to upload subliminals on different topics on my YouTube here, I'll gladly do that for you. If that's something that you would like, let me know down in the comments. I think this is it for me for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day. Namaste.